Fantastic. I was so just sitting there waiting to get this started. But this is finally Doki Doki Literature Club. I am your host, YarrWolf Games. I see we already have some good folks in here, and I see you're all as ready as I am. So I started up this game, right? And it started off with this text here. And I was like, shit, I'm not going to be able to test my audio if I can't hear anything. I have to click through some of it. And luckily, it's just a warning of like stuff. So I'm going to go through the warning for everybody, just so you know what's going on. I don't know who all has played this, but I have yet to. But this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Well, I'm already disturbed, so it should be fine. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit yada 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 yada. Sayek and Phoenix, hey, welcome. Uh-oh, I'm basically a child. Can I still watch this? Oh no, I'm easily disturbed. I'm glad we're all just perfectly disturbed. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Do we all consent? I think we do. Hey, Doros, thanks for the sub. And what did it just pop up with? Oh, another great day, Phoenix. Friggin' just getting rolling into all of this. Addie, I do too. I really do, as far as anxiety is concerned. Not so much depression anymore, but it definitely still fucks me up from time to time. But we're not even going to worry about that. We're going to see what we can get into. What I can see is Yar, but you're 12. Oh no, I can't play this game. Shit. All right, I agree. Oh, and then it goes into color. Fantastic, and it's sweet. Still wondering why this is a Supernatural Sundays game. Shit. Settings. Settings, I don't know. Actually, let's check the audio. Okay, it's not overpowering me. Maybe I'll turn it down just a little. How is Yar 12 if he has a spawn? You're not wrong, Addie. Skip? No. Display? Everything seems fine. Maybe drop the music down just a smidge. That should do. Alright. New game. Please enter your name. Yar. I was gonna say spawn. Yar. Wolf. Hey, Ravio. We don't talk about it. I'm weeping. Alright, let's see what we could get into here. I like the artwork. Hey! Alrighty. I don't want to skip any of this shit, so yeah. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's just don't care. Totally oblivious to attention, she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayora, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I would drop it a lot. It gets really annoying. Oh god, does it? I could see that. I could really see that. Let's... Right there. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Return! But we've been friends since we were children. Children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Yeah, I do. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up, so I just kind of fucking left. Hey, Ravio just subbed! Woo! Thank you. Thank you so much. And everybody is doing damage to each other. And Doros is highly damaged as the stream boss. 900, started at 900 health and now down to 200. Shit. Innuendos. Innuendos everywhere. Innuendo. But if she is going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idol in front of a crosswalk and let Sayora catch up to me. Sayora! Anger and stuff. Hiya! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you, bitch.
Thanks for slipping a little hand in my
Hey, Weeping, thanks for the 100. Oh, and you've got 600 health now. How about that? Awesome. Thanks for the biddies. Yeah, you say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. I was. What is this stream boss crap? It is basically a way for people to take over just a smidgen of my stream and kick ass as a boss. If you do like a Sayori, you're gonna say Sayori. What did I say? Did I say Sai? I guess I did say Sai, didn't I? Sayori. Sayori! Alright, it's Sayori. But yeah, the stream boss is just a way for everybody to fight with each other over who gets a little nice smidgen of my stream. That's mean, YarrWolf. Yes, it is. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. Yeah, I did. I guess you don't have to have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Oh, I've got Tama-chan, $22.99. Welcome to the Ginyu Farce. Ginyu Farce? Ginyar Farce, and thank you for joining. How do I slaughter everyone else? With bits, following, subscriptions do a lot of damage, like you kill Weeping right now with a sub. Dollar donations. Yeah, it's all down below my stream if you want to see the actual damage numbers. I guess you don't have it. Yeah. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Now, when I think of speckled, I think of just like students laid out and dead. I mean, become the stream boss. You kill off the other stream boss, basically. By the way, YarrWolf, have you decided on a club to join yet? The literature club, because that's what this is called. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. What do you mean that's not true? You told me you would join a club this year. Oh, it would cost me money? Never mind. Or bits. I mean, you can get those just by watching ads. But it's entirely up to you. It's all fun. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I'm sure it's possible. Quote, is this room filled with gas? Yes, it is. I'm sure it's possible that I did it in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. They knew! They already knew! My ad block is preventing me, and I haven't been able to turn it off for Twitch. Oh. Well, that's shitty. Then yeah, it would definitely cost you money. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Who programmed me into this game? Your happiness is really important to me, you know. But that part's not true. I wouldn't have had a friend. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET? Explain NEET to me. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I just did. Kind of, without the promise part. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She may be a little flat, but I would motorboat her. Dude, they've got to be like freaking 17 at the moment. NEET is a person not in education, employment, or training. Oh, thanks, Brisby. Thank you kindly. And now, those of us who don't know, now knows. Tama-chan, thank you as well. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. It's the face. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Great. And now we're in a classroom. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the Seal Club. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, get off his back. He's trying to tap that pink hair on the screen. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. I came too. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. This game is all kinds of supernatural. Girls are actually talking to Yar. Oh, you fuck. But it's so true. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Wait, wrecked? I was just watching from Doro's computer, and all I have to say is Sayori's name is pronounced more along the lines of... No, I'm not even going to try Adriel. But I like that... I like that you try to point me in the right direction. But I like the Sayori thing better. We're going to go Sayori. Hey, Brains, slip a ham in my sandwich. Talk about innuendos. Yes? There is no way I'm going to your club. But what if I want to? Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Also, I've been gone for a bit. My bad. No worries, Adriel. If you can't make it, you can't make it. But it's great to have you back, by the way. Just gotta say. Poe? Me? Now? No. You guys don't get it on Poe. You watch. Talking to you, Ravio. Talking to you, Brains. You should pet her head. There we go. Does that make you feel better? At your waist? I should pet her head with my waist. Fantastic. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Actually, no, that part isn't true. As far as I'm concerned, throughout my childhood, I wrote a lot, a ridiculous amount, and, yeah. Now, though, I don't write much. Hi, Wesker! Wesker is behind me. Just about. Oh, he's cleaning himself. Great. Stop playing with yourself, Adoraveo. Yar didn't get the waist joke. What do you mean I didn't get the waist joke? Of course I got the waist joke. Pet her on the head with my waist, by the waist. See? So my legs would be like right here, and then my waist would be like right around here, which would put my genitalia right about here. So, god damn it. Did I have to explain that? Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I want cupcakes, let's fucking do it. JT with 1,000 bits, you beautiful bastard. And you did say you were going to take over. Holy shit. JT is definitely a stream boss right now because he's sitting at just shy of 9,000 HP. Good luck taking JT down. Holy shit. But I would like everybody to note that JT had messaged me at one point in time saying, I will get my status back. So, he meant it. I'm too illiterate to be in the literature club, Adriel. JT is a murderer. Like, fucking, not even a snipe, dude. You fucking annihilated. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. See? Yes, let's go. On to the club.
Thanks for slipping a little ham in my sandwich.
Doros with 100. You put a good dent in. Nice. Not bad at all. And thank you. Thank you very much for the biddies. You guys are amazing. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I would sell my soul for a cupcake. It's true. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hawara! Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Call me member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, yeah, fucking close enough. Sayori always says nice things about you. I mean, could we... You and me, lady, I am totally all for long hair. So, can we hang out? Can we... Seriously, you brought a boy? Yeah. Sally? Sally? Sally! Her name is Sally now. Perfect. Alright, seriously. Way to kill the atmosphere. I love atmosphere. Oh, she reminds me of, Quick, Ravio, remind me. Naru. Naru? Naru. I think it was Naru. From freaking Love Hina. You had it, man. You actually had it. Wait. Oh, I did have it? Huh. Ah, YarrWolf, what a nice surprise. Oh, girl 3, welcome to the club. Motoko. That is Motoko. Actually, I see a lot of similarities here. That could totally be Motoko. Oh no, I'm missing stuff. I would sell my soul for a cupcake. It's true. Glad you added that. Great. Yeah, I did see that you played Outlast, but fuck, what time was it? I think I missed it. I did miss it. Good lord, that game, I bet, JT. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I must be here so that I can pet them all at the waist. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Natsuki. Humph. You finished it this morning? Nice. Oh, Jesus, you were playing until like 1 a.m.? Then I could have dropped in. I didn't realize that you were still playing by that point. You heard this game is trippy too? Yeah, me too, and I have no idea what it's about. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sally. Sally! You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sally says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Yar dipped early. Yeah. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Wait, who's Yuri? Yuri. Yuri! As in, like, Yuri. Don't say things like that. No, you are Motoko. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sally and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Monica? No, you are not Monica. You are fucking... I was right, though, right? It was Naru? Or Naru? Naru. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. It's great to see you again, YarrWolf. It's great to see you. Oh, God. Everyone's... What's good, man? Well, I'm having a great time. How's everybody else doing tonight? Oh, yeah, you have to do roulette and then... Yeah, there you go. No, not make rain. Make it rain. There you go. Awesome. Monica smiles sweetly. Naru, I mean, sorry. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica, shit. Naru was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league, and what are you going to take away from me, and how? Items. Do you want me to delete a bow? Because I don't think I can. And no, it's not Monica. It's freaking Naru. It's Naru. If you've read or watched Love Hina, it's definitely Naru. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Naru. Delete my mouse. That's the only item I get. Take away the ability to say the letter A. Oh god, how do I do that? But only the left clicker. Oh god! Oh, it came back. Oh, thank goodness. I did a right click, and that's what made it go away for a second. Come sit down, YarrWolf. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Naru. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Great. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Great, they're getting excited about me. This is a harem. Wait, how am I gonna... JT, you just wasted 1,000 points. How am I gonna kill myself? Then how about I make some tea as well? Yes. Yeah, weeping. Exactly. How? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Great. As Sally mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to frickin' Naru and one space next to Sally. Great. Natsuki and Motoko walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a... I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. Grabs a wrapped tray and Motoko opens the closet. Oh, Jesus. Would you just bang them already? This is the slowest hentai in my life. Oh, he meant real life. Oh, jeez. Walk over to the corner of the room. They open the closet. Fantastic. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sally. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Ta-da! Wah-wah-wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little kitties. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. You know. You know. Just hurry and take one! Sally grabs one first. Then... Monique. I follow. It's delicious! Sally talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I find it kind of amazing that all the names present, Natsuki is the one you have the least difficulty with. It's Natsuki. Like, it's just... It's natural. It's phonetic. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help her, but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? She made the cupcakes, of course she is. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Really fucking good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I have. I have. Made them for you or anything? Of course she did. I thought you technically did. Sally said. Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you dipshit. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Wait, get to the seduction already. What? What'd I miss? Oh, crap. Get to the seduction already. The first time Yar has girls wanting for the first time ever. I find it kind of amazing that all... Oh, wait, no. Technically, they're all phonetic. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah. Quote, I might have to take it. YarrWolf 2017. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. This is a lot of information that I don't know is really entirely necessary. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? You're damn right. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea tell you Help you enjoy a good book? Yes, every time. You know what helps me enjoy a good book? A movie. Yes. It's a story, yes. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, she's impressed me, alright. She's already on her way. There we are. That's not. Oh, this is great. She even covered her hands. There is going to be stuff that isn't super relevant. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Oh my god, he liked the tea. This is great. This is wonderful. My life is complete. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. I will stab you. So what made you consider the literature club? Cupcakes. Literally cupcakes. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sally. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sally seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Because she wanted to get bitches together. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Huh. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Yeah, but there was too much conversation. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Now Ravia wants cupcakes. Tea and cupcakes all over my face. Yes. There's been a challenge. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. You are both fun and worthwhile. I don't want to plan events. I just want to eat cupcakes, Monica. Yes. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yes, of course. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, YarrWolf, what kind of things do you like to read? Not porn. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She, too, likes manga. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Doki Cannibalism Club is next. Great. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. People suck, books good. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh god. Who won? Oh, I think Ravia won, huh? Let's see here. Oh, Bruce was too afraid to fight. Story, yeah. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? No, Bruce did not know he was supposed to fight. Oh. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've been watching a lot of horror movies. We should get together sometime and read horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. Me too! I did it! I did it before it was even said. That's great. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. I'm inserting myself here into the conversation. Get together and read your horror. Ravio likes winning by default. Yes. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Bitch, you are no longer on my list. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? I want to insert something into Yuri and Monica and Natsuki. I bet you do, Addie. I understand. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it back. Fine, say it out loud. Eat your cupcakes. Your poems. Oh, she was saying, your cupcakes, your poems. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh, that's so sweet. Sally sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh, hey, here comes the porn. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Oh, God. I'd rather you guys eat your your cupcakes than your poems. Yes. Why do you care? Because I do. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, never. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Yes, Natsuki, avert your eyes. Not a very confident writer yet. Oh, that's fucked up. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Wrecked. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Gasp. Afraid. Vulnerable. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okie dokie. I have an idea, everyone. What's your idea? And I noticed that you're kind of fucking slapping Sally in the face with your hair. If you want to just calm that shit down right quick, that'd be great. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. This as a club is really good at this whole literature thing. Yeah, that way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have... Oh, that wasn't Sally. That was What's Her Nuts. What's her fucking nuts down here? Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, YarrWolf? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's absolutely correct. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hello. Wait, hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sally may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Wait, what are they called? But... I'm sorry, I thought. Bullshit. YarrWolf. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Yeah, you are. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Hell yeah. Roses are red, violets are fucking great. I'd like to take all 4 of you on a date. Fuck, Addie. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I thought this was awkward courtship club. Is male, female, 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 female. One by one, the girls light up. That's great. Yes, I'm so happy. Sally wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Yes, jump more. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Yeah, we gotta... Lady, we gotta read horror. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Would you give me another cupcake if I stayed for the cupcakes? Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment with write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. YarrWolf, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yes. One by one, Yar rubs the girls with his head. Just like... Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, YarrWolf, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sally and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Wonderful! With that, the 2 of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sally! Natsuki! Motoko! Naru! Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Yeah, damn right you will. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. This one. This one. Fuck these 3. You know, I mean, yeah. Okay. No, I meant that. There we go. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So, is it just... Oh, okay. So now some actual gameplay. Good. Because I was going to say, if I was just reading a game to you all, I was going to feel kind of off about that. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Fantastic. Ah, shit. Fucking rain cloud. Explode! Wait, did she bounce up higher because of that? Hold on, watch the girls right quick. Okay, they're just kind of hopping around. Okay, I get it. Well, this game is a visual novel, so yeah, a lot of it is reading. Well, yeah, and I don't mind that, but there's got to be, like, some sort of gameplay. Otherwise, then it is literally just a visual novel and not a game. So, that's where I would... Melancholy! Yay! It was your only chance to use that word in reference to yourself. YarrWolf? Flee! There we are. Oh, fucking massacre. Yeah! Alright. Prayer. Frightening massacre. And made for a tragic fuck. Wrath. Yay. Okay. Inferno. Yeah. Should have gone for the innuendos. Well, yeah, but I'm trying to make her like me the most. Dark. Damn it. How could you not pick climax? Okay. All right. So 11 through 20, I will just pick what I think first. Existence, Analysis, Sunset, Socks, Crimson, Rose, Valentine, Starscape, Crimson. Embrace, Ocean, Marshmallow. Effulgent, Dream, Papa, Love, Twirl, Clouds, Fear, Games. Lust, Skipping, Pout, Misfortune. Depression. Special, yeah, Depression. Damn it! I wonder if the makers of this game read the psychology studies I have. Maybe. Horror has some sexual undertones. Fantasy, Sunny, boop, boop. Fun, peaceful childhood vacation, nibble. Uncanny, nibble. Damn it, bitch. Horror. There we are. Alright. Agonizing, party, kiss, bed, sugar, afterimage, electricity, landscape, afterimage. Agonizing. Shit. No, I'm stuck. Agonizing. It's an agonizing afterimage. Who are you trying to get? I'm trying to get, frickin', Motoko. Frickin' Yuri. Agonizing. Yay! Okay, Havanish, dump sign, disoriented fireworks. Disoriented fireworks, and... What did I choose? I have no idea. Close my eyes. I know I chose one of them. Alright. We're gonna see how this goes. Hi again, YarrWolf. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. You died. Nah, don't worry. I'm still here. I wrote a whole fucking poem. Of course I was gonna come back. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. See, this is the one I'm trying to get. This is the one I'm trying to get. So, the reason I personally love long hair out of anything else. Like, she doesn't even need these. If she was still the only one with the long hair in the group, she wins. And the whole long dark hair Motoko look with fucking purple eyes and shit, and these are just a bonus, alright? Thanks for keeping your promise, YarrWolf. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making your dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yuri, I have a toy for you to play with. It's warmer the more you play with it. Yes, it does. Hey, Omega, thanks for the lurk. I haven't seen you in a bit, but thanks for dropping by, buddy. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sally told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, yeah. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Huh. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Mad. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. YarrWolf always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Natsuki, you can play with it too. Natsuki's abusive, dodged a bullet there. I know something to keep her mouth full. Addie, Jesus. Brains abusive, like how? He helps with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. Yeah, I do. How dependable. Sally, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Fantastic. Well then, YarrWolf must never have fun. Yeah. I mean, I do. I probably have more fun than I should. But it's alright. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and YarrWolf can become good friends too. Yes, we can. No, don't look at her. Look at me. Look at me right here. Eyes. Your eyes, my eyes, right here. Friends. Good friends. Very good friends. I like that, Addie Jesus. Sally. Huh. As usual, Sally seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Your eyes, my eyes, here, good friends. Yes. I was making a shitty joke about Natsuki's sundry attitude, yeah. Wait. Oh, and I'd like to go back. I said frickin' the whole sundry attitude thing, and I was talking about phonetics and whatnot, and T.S. Undry is obviously not phonetic, so I probably shouldn't have got that right away. Me! No, not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sally made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I'll kill him. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise that I will take in a heartbeat. It'll make me happy no matter what. Yes, it will. Is it a hamster? Can we eat it together? Is that so? Yes, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alrighty. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Fuck, it's a book, not a hamster. Damn, Doros took my spot. What do you mean? Wait, how did Doros take your spot? Oh, I see. I see. Alright, pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. You took the number 3 spot on the cheers. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. Bitch, we can read it together. Come over. I'm inviting you over. Is it a picture book? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? It's fine. It's fine. She picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Just yank it out of her hands. Got it! Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. No, I want to read it at your pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Command, block from everything all the days at doors. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a command. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. I forgot what Yuri's personality trope is called. Fucking psycho, and it's great. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sally and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can I go fucking bury her face somewhere else? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Yes, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. I swear I'll get through this tale soon. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. The world, it stops spinning, only for a moment, just for us. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Hey, good on you, brains. Natsuki should come out of the closet and do some nasty on Yuri. Damn, Addie, you are just on... You're on your game today, and I respect that. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. but I'm still just rereading a bit of this. So that's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Dr. Eerie. Yeah, yes, you are, Addie. Yes, you are. And it is okay. You are still very welcome here. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Because I bought another, dipshit. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean... Fuck. I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. That explains my entire life. See, I could get a sign, like, direct fucking, like, on display sign from a woman, and I guarantee I will fucking miss it every time. But I don't miss it, like, in the conventional sense. It's not like I'm totally fucking oblivious. Like, I will see it, but I will never fucking act on it. And that is me right there. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyways? Death? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. Holy fuck. Sweet. That's kind of fucking awesome. That's kind of dark, isn't it? It's awesome. It's great. It's a good story. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. It's YarrWolf, but a chick! Ah ha ha! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, YarrWolf? No, I am. I am. YarrWolf, don't you fuck this up for me. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Agreed. But because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes. Not again. It's okay. It's okay. Calm the... Stop it. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Agreed. I haven't lost interest or anything. I have not. Well, I guess that's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Uh-oh. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. That's totally fine. That's fine. It's cool. It's good. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. I like being evil, or at least perverted. Yes, you do, Addie. She's totally into masochism. Yay! That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Well, that's true! In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Maybe. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Ha. We're all here to watch Yar flirt with anime waifus. Yes. Do I have 13 viewers? Holy shit. Well, I would like to say fucking welcome to everybody, lurkers and all. I love to have you here. I quickly retrieved the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Right next to you. Fucking, she can sit in my lap. I mean, it's, it's an option. I don't want her to pass up the option or anything, so, I mean, also why I can't get a date. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? Yes. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you. Ha. Ha. Oh, want you to. Damn it. Damn it! It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Oh. Could have swore you were talking about something else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Am I being distracting? Of course not. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Oh, that would fucking annoy me. Ugh! No. Fuck no. 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 I hate that feeling of someone just like being right over your fucking shoulder. Unless, okay, if she's actually over my shoulder and she's just kind of like draped, okay. Book club and chill. Anyways, yeah, I fucking hate that feeling. It's not a particularly bad thing. It kind of is. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. Me too. I don't really mean to. It just kind of comes out. Sorry. I mean, fuck. Aha! Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. Ah. See? See, this guy has class. This YarrWolf has class. This YarrWolf also rhymes with class. I am definitely... I definitely rhyme with class. I do. It's true. Ah! I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Book club and chill. Is that what they had before Netflix and chill results in 9-month problems? Yes, it does, Eddie. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Ass. You rhyme with ass. Yeah, Rabio, that's exactly what I was getting at. Thank you. Did that take you a minute to realize what I rhyme with? Here. Ew. So there's my hand. So we actually see what I look like, but only my hand. Here, I hold the book. I hold the book, and she flips the page. Yes. Yes! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Ugh. That's hot. We can't see your hand. I mean, you kinda can. You just gotta... Yeah, see, it's like kinda right here, so... You can kind of see the hand. All I see is blood. It's fine. It's fine. I cut myself earlier. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yes, I am, Yuri. Right click. Right? Oh yeah, the right click. Yeah, see? Hand. Who did this damn overlay anyways, Brain says. Geez, talk about rising action. So is this like foreplay now or what? Yes, it is. Blood, I don't know how you got that far with Yuri yet. It's fine. It's great. It's cool. It's good. It's fine. It's cool. Anyways, yeah, so there's my hand. And you can see I have a thumb. I do indeed have a thumb. And then my hand comes over here. Perfect. Yes, I am totally ready. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second by you. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Or Yuri has 3 hands. Yes. It's true. It's true, she does. Ah! That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? But I know how to turn the page of a book. Holy crap, when did she look over at me? Okay. What the fuck? So, I was doing most of the reading, like, and kind of looking at the whole picture itself. But then I looked at her face and realized that she was looking at me, and it's set up in such a way that it felt like she was looking at me, so it really fucked me up. Yeah, holy shit, when did she smile, and holy shit, when did she look this way, is what I'm getting at. Supernatural Sundays, so many hands! I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Boom, horror game. Yeah, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn to the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. YarrWolf flirting equals spooky. Yuri has 8. She is a tentacle rape monster. No! Oh, bring it back. Bring back the smile. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri! This might be a silly thought, but do you want to come back to my place and read a book? Well, that seals the deal. If she is a tentacle rape monster, I'm 110% in. Book sex. Yay! Agreed to everything. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she is more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. And we're back. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but YarrWolf. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! It's a wonderfully bad quality. Fuck! It's a wonderful bad quality! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Silence. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ah! What are you saying all of a sudden? Gasp. Okay, everyone. Gasp. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Agreed. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Ahoo! You screwed up. Typical YarrWolf. Yeah, that was more my speed. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. He kind of saved it? No. If it's me trying to save things, it will never be saved. It's not. It's fine. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Bitch! Alright. I guess I'll do some reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Then we need to read it together. If you have no preference, we do this together. It's less a gasp and more a Metal Gear Solid alert sound. Oh. Yes. In that case, I'll read a little bit more than that. No, you stupid son of a bitch! You are just like me, you fucking retard! Oh my god, why would... No! You are an idiot! Don't! You read it with her! Oh. Fucking dipshit. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. See how frustrating you are? I agree, Brains. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up, and then kick myself in the fucking nuts. YarrWolf watching dying inside in real time. Well, it's the thing that I can, like, automatically reflect on it rather than, you know, have an interaction with a girl I like, and then go home, and then I kick myself in the fucking nuts anyways. Yeah, Yar's having high school PTSD. Dude, I'm having life PTSD. This didn't stop at, like, the end of high school. I didn't get better at this. Fucking, I'm 29 now, and I'm no good at this. No good. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I did! My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Yeah. A quote ad. You stupid fucking son of a bitch. You're just like me, a retard. Yes, or our high school was a shithole. So, and agreed. Also agreed. Yes, definitely agreed. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sally and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sally is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Shit. Wait, it says first. So am I gonna have to go through a list of it? This game is making me want to watch some hentai. Oh, Addie. Oh, Addie. I get it, though. Oh, jeez. So it says first. So here's the question. Do I go directly for Yuri? Yeah, Addie, honestly, I think we all assumed you just had, like, this game, you're watching my stream on one side, and then you've just got hentai on the other side. We thought it was just kind of a thing. No need to tell us anymore, but yeah, Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Oh, it's gonna start with her. That might be a thing. Okay. Yeah. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Read it to a cupcake. Screw these ladies. Yeah. Anybody have any more cupcakes? I'd like to read my poem now. That's the point, right? Yes. And boop. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yes, you did, and it was great. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me? You really didn't have to do anything wrong. Wait, you really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Alright. Yuri takes a breath. So, she's gonna die from embarrassment, so is using the true implication of the word, and that's straight up a panty vaporizer. Yeah. What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Uh-huh. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Not really, but, you know, it's not like I have a fucking actual notebook filled with poetry and what have you. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Phew! Well, I know that. I just meant, my experience with writing is I was dropped on my head. Adriel. Yes, also true. Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yes. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Wait. My experience with writing is I was dropped on my head, like a lot. Yes. Yes, very true. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Read my quote before that. In Scruffy's voice. Right, Scruffy. I feel a shift in my pants if that helps. My experience with writing is I was dropped on my head like a lot. Yes. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. That's fucked up. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Bruce went all in. And fucking Rich. Bruce, how do you keep winning those all-ins? You are crazy. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber clip. Oh, click outside the poem area to continue. Okay. Hell yeah, good job, banana. Alright, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. You can't steal from me. It's not even a thing. For some reason, I made it to the Mile High Club videos. I was looking for Doki Doki hentai. Fantastic. And Brains went all in. Or no. Brains went for 1,000 and is now down to 120. Alrighty. Confusion. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, you don't. Fucking... Like, if any of you see my handwriting, it is shit. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script. I just don't read. I don't read very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It's almost like Yuri lacks self-confidence. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing it, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I do believe we're in a bit of a bother. Oh, really? What tipped you off, genius? I just don't read very often. Dang, rip. Oh no! JT lost all 25,000 Yar coins. They're just gone like that. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, YarrWolf. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember, the poet often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in the work. Rigged, the house always wins. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Oh, wow. What happened here? Oh, the Make It Rain. Cool. And frickin' weeping up over here up to frickin' 72,000 Yar coins. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Yeah, I got that. It had nothing to do with the ghost. Let me answer you. I know poetry, bitch. Stop. This YarrWolf knows nothing. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Yes, I did. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Oh, we're in a battle. And Weeping and Brains crash into each other, swords flying, sweat dripping. Brains walks away, head held high. Sorry, Weeping. You think so? Yes, Brains. It's so true. This YarrWolf, like, he's better than me, but then he's not better than me. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, YarrWolf. Ah, sweet. Me too. Awesome. Oh, now I have to talk to the rest of them. Okay. Well, you know, Monika's kind of nice. Natsuki's kind of nice. I think I'm going to end with Sally, and we'll go to Natsuki next. Natsuki! What the fuck? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you, but fuck you! That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? I'll keep doing my best for you, YarrWolf. No one ever. Thank you. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Less sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sneak, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Fantastic, I loved it. It was great, yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Are you and Natsuki about to throw down? My money's on her. Yeah, well, of course I didn't pick Natsuki. Nice, I like her. Yeah, I kind of liked her poem. Like, it was poetic. Alright. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. It didn't hit me hard at all, but... yeah, whatever. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, fantastic. So, Monika. Hi, Monika. Hi, YarrWolf. Having a good time so far? Yes. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I think that we should enact a rule that, being the only male member in the club, I am greeted with favors. Well, favors. We'll call them favors. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Fantastic. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in anyways. Want to share your poem with me? Girls, go topless. Yes, absolutely. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah! Don't worry, YarrWolf. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's why you're single, brah. And it's true. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica, my poem. Great job, YarrWolf. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Well, fuck you too. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, I do. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sally, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. She didn't think I was very deep. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Yeah, you do you, I'll do me. Or I can do you. She doesn't think you can reach deep. Just keep exploring. I'm sure I'll end up trying things. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself into writing the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh, I know. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah, sure. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. I just like the game knew it too. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, she said that Yuri was the really fucking dark one, but this is fucking dark. Damn. So, it's kind of a curious thing of what she's seeing. I wonder if she saw like a dead body. I'm just thinking about the possible implications of this game. She peered through a dick hole. Yeah, she was looking through a glory hole. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Aha, it's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Deep and stretching. I think it's all my debts. Oh, or all my debts. All my dates. True either way, honestly. Like, if we're talking about my debts, like, yeah. And Jesus, Eddie, Jesus! That is, when performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is feeling better, is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Great. And Sally. Sally, hi. This is a good poem, YarrWolf. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course not. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, YarrWolf. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know, trying to do things like this. One of us. One of us. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sally. I'm not sure if Sally sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I enjoy, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yes. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. All right, I'm going to hold you to it then. Let me read your poem already. Now you read my poem too, right? No, don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Wait, does she have no... Okay. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's great. And now I understand her better. Sally. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yes. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I made eggs and toast. Trusting the sun equals melanoma. Yes, it does. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yes. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Alas, sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sally and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Yes. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. You could go yourself. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sally liked it, and YarrWolf did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Ooh, Yuri is gonna kill Natsuki. Which I haven't yet. No. And YarrWolf liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Anger. Well, a good day, sir. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, shit's popping off. Liked it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Frustration. Maybe you're just jealous that YarrWolf appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ooh, damn. Anybody notice how freaking spiteful chicks can get? I mean... Oh no. So that went down the wrong pipe. Oh, huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I'm the new guy. Are you that full of yourself? Yes. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Bitch. Wow. Okay. Ew. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as YarrWolf started showing up. Wow. Damn. Damn. These girls. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Oh shit, shots fired. This is gonna become a Street Fighter clone? Yeah. Yeah, except it's fucking Doki fucking fighter. Suddenly both girls, yeah. YarrWolf. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, YarrWolf. Street Fighter versus Dead or Alive? Doki Doki Street Fighting Club? Yes. Nah, this is how Dead or Alive starts. Dead or Alive frickin' beach volleyball. Yeah! Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, YarrWolf? Shit. Well, fuck. See, and if I was put in this situation, I would probably just fucking run. I'd leave. I'd just walk out of the room. I would gloss over, and I'd be gone. It's just... fucking pocket sand. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, fuck yes. Yeah, fucking Yuri. Yeah, right. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. Doros, you can't jack off to Yar's voice. And he had to mute you. You make it difficult to be perverted when you talk. It's no secret that I was impressed. Yeah, Yarrow's voice is extremely difficult to masturbate to. Oh, the implications. The implications alone. Oh, Doros, thanks for slipping ham in my sandwich fucking 13 bits at a time. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. Yeah, no, I would have been gone out of the room. None of this would be said right now. I see. Or, you know, if I was a more impressive man, I would just start, like, I'd just pull out, like, a fucking ladle of gravy and just fight. Finish her. You know, all that good stuff. I'm sorry. Ew. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at the point of being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to cut people. Sally, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Damn, Natsuki. Natsuki uses a Shoryuken. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Lesai! Everything's alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! I like you a lot. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think anything less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, YarrWolf, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki said? Hate you. That would imply you matter to me. Gasp. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yes. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Didn't she storm out? No. Yes. Yeah, she stormed out. What the hell? YarrWolf, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, shit. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poem everyone else likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Is that hard to imagine she would storm back to her desk? I would like to see her storm back. I nod to myself with newfound determination. She's allowed to storm how she likes. Yeah, I'm not the storm police. YarrWolf, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sally beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sally and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sally, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Don't tell people how to storm. Yes. I'm not the storm police. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, YarrWolf, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sally still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone else is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sally. I pat Sally on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sally as an internal monologue sometimes. Okie dokie. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, back at my desk. Alright. Fucking, we're straight up going for fucking Yuri. Like, it's a thing, okay? So, Massacre. Eternity? I get to sleep night all and just imagine some dirty jokes every so often and attribute them to me. Will, Addie. Will, definitely. Eternity. Alone? Fuck! Dark. Damn it! Yay, disown. Alright, yeah. Rain Cloud. I remember Rain Cloud. Secretive? Dazzle? Why Dazzle? Dazzle? Oh. No, Dazzle's on the last one. Okay. Rain Cloud worked before. No, it didn't work this time. Shit, too late. Alright. Entropy. Yay! Frightening. Hopeless. Fireflies. Uncanny. Uncanny. Damn, good call. Yeah. Melancholy. No. Desire. Sensation. Sadness. Dream. Sugar. Grief. Grief! Fuck! I'm getting too much on her side there. This is not good. Fickle. Cheer. Fuck. I feel like I should know incongruent, but I don't. Uncontrollable, no. Pout, comfort, incongruent. Yeah, but she likes the really big words, like the really meaningful word. Incongruent, yep. Tenacious. Yeah, let's do it that way. Tenacious. Peaceful, heartbeat, adventure, swimsuit. Horror. Yeah, let's go with horror again. Inferno, unrestrained. Disoriented. Intellectual. Unrequited. Fuck! That was a good one! Okay. Graveyard. Agonizing. No. Fear. Disaster. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Do we even know what Doki Doki is? Alright, we're gonna go with death. Now, Heaven Sent? What do you guys think? What do you guys think on this last one? Because I'm kind of thinking about Heaven Sent. Do we even know what Doki Doki is? I'm gonna go with death. Doki Doki is the sound of a heartbeat. Oh. Unstable. Alright. Good job, Doros. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Oh, okay. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, YarrWolf. Yo, Sally. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a cupcake? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sally? Why that all of a sudden? Because you're broke and you always want my money. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Ha 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 ha. Sally nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah ha 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 ha. I think Toki Toki is the actual sound, but it's been a bit. Oh, okay. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sally. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the clubroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Oh, wow! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah ha ha ha! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ah! Shit. I wasn't listening or anything. Only a little bit. A lot of bit. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell YarrWolf to let me borrow some money. Plus 20 XP. Defeated Sally. Don't get me involved like that, Sally. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is a fair bit retribution. Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when, Yuri came in for the overkill. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Sally. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sally knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sally. But Brisby's right. It's used to pretty much insinuate someone thing is making your heart throb. Oh, sweet. Ehehehe. Plap! Oh, shit. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sally in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sally glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Hadouken! Actually, that one almost worked. Ha ha ha! I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha ha! Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sally hugs the cookie. Hugs the cookie? Weird. Geez, just eat it. Sally rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. So very fucking... Sally suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hehehe. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Arsenic. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hee. Sally gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sally off of her. Sally suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. This is getting dark. Natsuki's gonna kill everyone. She's the villain. I knew it. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sally trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Hee. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sally? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. I have a weird boner right now. That's understandable. It's all the cookie eating. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Not true. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica shows the club Over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyways? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ah ha ha ha! That makes sense. No sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play sometimes for us, something for us. Jesus. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, YarrWolf. Boyfriend, I'm the cat lady. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah ha ha ha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not yet. I chose to leave out Sally's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone else has already settled down. Sally somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Huh. Creepy. Hey, did anybody else notice that there's a chair back there? Just a random chair? Hey, Yuri. Eh? Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Ah, no. I was kind of just waiting for you. Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Do it! Natsuki is going to kill you all, probably. Not at all, thanks very much. If there's one thing that I can manage, or that I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. That's the dunce chair in the back, just for you, Yar. Thank you. Thank you, Brisby. What I was thinking is someone's going to be hanging back there later. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll get some water. She walks past me, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Like, it can't be that far. It can't be that far. I mean, it is a literature club. Yeah. Where are you two off to? The teacher's desk, which is like fucking 4 feet away. Yeah, we're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Shut the fork up! Monica, please mind your own business for once. Yes, Yuri, sweet. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve YarrWolf in the club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri just fucking took over. Nice. Then let's go, YarrWolf. Yay! Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Yay! Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like this. She wasn't really judging, I guess. YarrWolf, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. She's gonna go mad with power, yes. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them that way, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah! No! Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? YarrWolf, are you a fucking idiot? I know we've already established, but... Oh my god. I would follow in those footsteps. I'd be like, haha, a friend! Giving me every clear sign. Yeah. Yuri lifts her head. YarrWolf, I really like being friends with you. Ah ha ha ha! And that's where he fucked up. Friend, that bangs. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyways, yeah? Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. YarrWolf, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yes. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees Celsius. I totally fucked up the spelling, and I didn't even see it. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Phew. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, gosh. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, YarrWolf. She hums a very morose song, yes. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. YarrWolf, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Hums Necropolis by Black Dahlia Murder. Yes. Seems right. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, exactly. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Ah ha ha! Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sally's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. I love it. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. No! Why can't I focus? What am I going to do? Your reading posture is bad, so you should sit on the floor. That's a very logical concept. Yes. I mean, maybe? 2 hours and still no banging. I'm so wildly sexually frustrated right now. Oh, Brisby. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. Shit! I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? The Doki Doki in this instance is the throbbing phallus. Yes. Yes, it is. Of course. Yuri opens the book. Man, that is sad as shit. I really like this artwork. Oh, that is so cool. You guys see that, right? The fucking particles? Oh, what an amazing touch. That is great. Awesome. I like that. She holds it so that I don't have any I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Yes! And just chuck it into the back of her throat. That is the kind of guy that I am. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. YarrWolf. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yes? Yes, it is. Yes? Right? I mean, not really. Not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was? Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. That's arrhythmia! How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arms. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. No! Okay, everyone. What? Doki 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 doki. Gasp. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Bitch! If anyone dies first, it's her! YarrWolf, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yes, agreed. And that was actually perfect. Like, I don't know if you guys were in it as much as I was, just with the reading, but that transition was perfect. Yes, of course. If by tea stuffs you mean stuff things, yes. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bags of chocolate. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. No, I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. No. Who will I show the poem to first? I guess I'm going to have Yuri go last. We'll do Yuri last. Okay, so. We'll start with Sally. No PDA in the class. Make Yuri wait. Yeah. Sally. Oh! I like this one, YarrWolf. It has some nice feeling in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. You mean you expect it? You should expect it. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Excuse me. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want me to write something? Wait, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. I switch to my phone and yeah, I have the huge thumbs. No worries. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like it. Happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Fucking crazy. Bipolar. Bittersweet. Oh, yeah, bittersweet. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see, like, See you liking something sad, Sally. Sally! Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give you the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Weird boners and huge thumbs. You may need a doctor. Yes, Sally, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, YarrWolf. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh god, this is a long... Oh my god, this is a long one. Okay. Alright, bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like the bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Hey, no complaints about either of those here, but if you could choose, it would be Dr. Yuri. I can't see you liking said, Sally. God forbid I be a bit more complex than a two-dimensional character, YarrWolf. Yes. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. So she feels like she has to give too much to people. Like she has to be that pillar for people that makes them happy, and she doesn't feel like she can keep up with it. Holy crap is right. Sally, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Yeah, but the last person who wrote the best poem ever stuck themselves in an oven. Who stuck themselves in an oven? Shit. I should know this. Ah, don't get ahead of yourself. Sally's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. I forgot her name. Yeah, and I feel like I should know that. Sylvia Plath. Yep. Before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alrighty, Natsuki. Yep, well, I didn't write anything for Monica, so we'll do Monica next. Ha! Yay. Hi again, YarrWolf. How's the writing going? It's great. I'll take that, as long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? She just says, it's shit. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she talks about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much more personal conversations out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Yes. You completely misunderstand. No, she doesn't. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What? No. Yeah, fictional one anyways. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, you know. I was just saying. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeeping, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Fictional boyfriends, because 2D can never hurt you. Yes. Shit. Interesting. So she's stuck up in her work. I mean, Hughes did, but it wasn't his fault. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ahahaha! I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ahahaha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. But yours is totally about something. You're fucking drowning in your work, more than likely. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might need to change your mind. Wow, break the fourth wall there. That's great. Your next poem should be about sexual frustration. That seems right. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ah! That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alrighty, Natsuki. I liked your last one better. Eh? Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. Bitch! Because it seems to be relevant. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying or complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through this bullshit. Haha! Making your reader look so hard for all the deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Natsuki, you're dumb. Anyways, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. And hers is really long, too. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. Well, I think we agree about spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward at this point. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree with the subject of this poem, is being an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that they're afraid if people find out they're going to make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. And she's worried she's not good enough because she's the youngest? Maybe. So she pretends she's better. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Yuri! Yay! Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? YarrWolf. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Also the antagonist from Stephen King's Misery. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Like visibly? Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. And it should. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyways, do you want to share your poem that you wrote today? Yeah. I do. If it's with you. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. Wow, Yuri has no close friends. What a loser. Wow, Brisby. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Boo, Yuri, go hit on the serial killer instead. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. You know what? Let's save right quick. There we go. Just in case I can't save during the poem writing. DDLC is a very slow burn. Keep at it. I'm going to bed for the night, though. Alright. Have a good one. Fuck it, I never liked poetry. Oh, yeah? Wait. I'm the raccoon? Maybe. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. YarrWolf Games, yes. So, I sometimes enjoy writing them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Heh. She did. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Yes. Please don't tell her I said that. Ha, don't worry, I have no reason to. At least she didn't call you a squirrel. Oh my god, I would fucking kill her. Right on the spot, like Yuri would no longer be a part of my life. She'd be dead. I'd be the murderer in this case. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, YarrWolf. That's YarrSquirrel Games. No! Never! It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. That's good. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Great. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Natsuki and YarrWolf, murderers together. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Yar to thank for that. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we have Preparation H! Kidding. Kidding. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sally has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can get about during events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Oh, fuck. Performing. P! Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Oh, shit. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we are also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems, too. Sally's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sally, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? Yeah, agreed. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. Yeah, me too. Like, the feeling of just having to say a bunch of poetry for people, yeah. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sally. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to the whole room of people. I guess I can overlook that. So I'm sorry. Natsuki. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you in here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Fuck. Fuck! Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sally looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sally and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but blank. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with then. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki! What about you, Yuri? Fuck! Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Laissez. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Yuri, no, don't! Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Okay? No way! Monica! This is just too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sally looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example, were you? Were you? Are you ready next? Yuri's going next. That's interesting. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri's going to perform Mastodon. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Ha! Bravo! Bravo! Thank you. Thank you. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. I like how they pulled her character sprite off of the screen really quickly. That was awesome. Thank you for sharing. Blank. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm up next then. Sally hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah ha ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Hee hee. Sally. Pretty sure Wesker just gave you a dirty look. Why are you clapping at your computer, moron human? Wesker, did you give me a dirty look? Yeah, he always gives me dirty looks. Sally. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then. Sally begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft boy voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sally is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sally's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. That doesn't work, Monica. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It's so hard to do that. And the only way to make it work is to literally, like, kind of bury down here. So, yeah. Maybe this is what Sally meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sally finished, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sally. Hee hee hee, even YarrWolf liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Yeah, it is. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sally. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, then imagine them in their underwear thing? Never. Well, I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before YarrWolf. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let YarrWolf lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, you bitch! I like your attitude. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get this over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applaud. Shadebender, yeah. Yeah, she's fucked up. Once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your own writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Monica is the murderer. I believe it. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting... Oh. Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Jump around. Jump around. Takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well with spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. With the blood in the way, it looks like lump. I can believe that. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have so much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Saving again. Yes, please. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Day 3, and you think you know their trademark style. Or Sally is the crazy serial killer. I'm already pleasantly surprised that... I feel like Sally's going to be the killer, because, like, I feel like it's going to be the whole harem business of she wants to take out any potential competition, if you will. If we even have a killer, if there's even, like, a murderer to this story. I don't know. You know, other people might know, but I have no fucking clue. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Detective Yar. I like that everyone has just concluded that there has to be a murderer here. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sally and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Why do I want to impress Monica? Interesting. Natsuki is, this game is about the softest core porn ever. It's not going to be complex. Ready to go, Sally? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Eee! Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, YarrWolf, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sally once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sally is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sally. Yes? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sally fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Jeez, guys, I almost banged Yuri on the floor there. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. You're goddamn right. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? Yeah, she's better. Can I already walk home with her? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Aha! You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. She likes Yuri too? It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Sally. Need you? Sally? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Yuri dies first. You must battle for the love of Yuri. I will. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Agreed! Oh, I can save. Fantastic!